I guess, what did you hope to show today, and how do you feel like you did?
I hope to show that I was, even though I'm kind of big, I can still move just like I was like 190. You know what I'm saying? I weighed in 211, probably one of the biggest corners, if not the biggest corner, in this NFL upcoming draft. But I came out and showed that I can move just as good as a guy that's weighed 195 or something like that. So I think I believe in myself. I did good today.
It sounds like there has been some discussion about maybe what position you would play at the next level. Are you receptive to that kind of thing, or do you really feel like you should prove yourself as a corner?
Coming in, I do want to play corner, but I'm obviously one of the most versatile players in this draft because of how big I am, my frame and stuff. So I'm definitely open to playing whatever they want me. Whatever gets me quickly on the field, I'm willing to play it.
How much do you think you helped yourself today?
I talked to a few people out there. They said I did a hell of a job coming out here and just performing. Being me, going out there full confidence, and I believe I made myself some money coming out here and just going out there.
Do you think it was pretty interesting to see Bill Belichick out here? Did you?
Oh yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But what I thought was pretty cool seeing Jarg out there just going out there running the 4.3, whatever he ran. And then also hitting the 42 first. I think that was the most impressive thing out there that I've witnessed today.
You came in, like, obviously last year. You've kind of gone through this progression of like junior college, and then UL, and then LSU, and now you're trying to get to the NFL. When you look back over the years, is that kind of the intention that you had to try to put yourself in this position when you transferred?
Not ideally, but it's God's plan. So I'm just walking on the path that He made for me. So I'm good with that.
Well, I mean, like when you transferred to LSU, if you were to look forward in the future, were you hoping to kind of be at this point, where you're a draft prospect?
Yeah, most definitely. I had that dream coming out of high school that I knew that I would someday be in this exact spot. I just didn't know how I would get here, and like I said before, I'm just walking on God's plan.
What have your conversations with pro coaches been like for you?
All asking the same thing, like, what am I willing to play? Would I rather play safety or corner? Has been the biggest thing. But me, like I said earlier, I don't care what I play, as long as I just see the field. Whatever gets me quickly on the field is what I'm willing to play.
Did you expect that from Jarg today?
Actually, I did. Working out with him before pro day, I told him I thought he was running 4.4, a low 4.4, but he ended up shocking me running 4.3. So I was like, damn, yeah, he did that today. So.
Obviously, you can prepare for the physical stuff you do, but how do you prepare for all those interviews? Like, do you have kind of practice interviews? Or what do you do?
I say it's not really. You can't really practice for it. I think you just got to go in there full confidence, knowing that they're gonna ask you, probably very different questions you haven't heard in a while. Very uncomfortable questions and probably like that. But you just go in there full confidence and just be you, in the interviews, and everything else will be easy.
How have you shown your character to these coaches you're talking to, like who you are?
Just being myself in these meetings, not trying to play the part, like act outside of my character, trying to be super professional or something like that. Just showing them who I am, that whoever drafts me, this is what you're going to get in the interview, in these meetings and on game day.
It seemed like there was a moment where you were maybe a little bit frustrated with yourself. What did you kind of do to reset?
I just took a couple deep breaths, and just got back into it. It is what it is. You can't control everything. Actually, one of the scouts that asked me, just told me, control what you can control and you'll be all right. And so after that, I just let it go. I came out there and I finished, that last rep.
Is that kind of that moment? It's like you just know that there's so much that you sort of feels like there's maybe a lot at stake. Is that kind of why the frustrations bubbles up in that?
Yeah, sometimes, but I try not to really think about that because when you think about that, that's when you make more mistakes. So I just try to have a clear mind, But that little incident kind of just, rubbed me the wrong way or whatever. Kind of got under my skin, but I had to let it go, take a deep breath, lock back in, and just finish.
Thank you.